Hi there, I'm Ephraim Graham. Welcome to Studio 5. We have a great show for you today. The beautiful sound you hear are the voices of our in-studio guest, Resound. Millions have discovered them online. We're sitting down to hear their story, but first, let's turn it up and hear them sing.
Let it resound loud as a rolling sea.
Resound will debut their new single here in Studio 5 in just a bit. But right now, let's take a look at all that's new and now in the world of uplifting entertainment. It's the Studio 5 Top 5. At number 5, we ask the question, is God hardwired in our brains? New research suggests believing in God might be part of our genetic makeup, and a new National Geographic show is in search of the answer. Brain Games travels to Israel to explore the God brain. At number 4, ABC debuts a new drama of kings and prophets through the eyes of a battle-weary king, a powerful and resentful prophet, and a resourceful young shepherd on a collision course with destiny. The series begins March 8th. At number 3, Underground is a new series coming to WGN America. This is a thriller that follows a group of slaves who escape a Georgia plantation and run more than 600 miles to freedom. Singer John Legend is executive producer of the series, which stars Journey Smollett. The cast and creators screened the project at the White House, and that brings us to number 2.
Found a new way to say it, yet it's never been told.
The voice of Buck Rambo. The gospel great, best known for the group The Singing Rambos, died Sunday at age 84. His career spans more than 60 years. Rambo earned many accolades, including Grammy and Dove Award nominations. And at number 1, we're praying for CBN's David Darg this Oscar season. His documentary, Body Team 12, is nominated for an Academy Award. The film tells the story of the team tasked with collecting the dead at the height of the Ebola outbreak. Those are your top 5 from Studio 5 for this week, which is Oscar week. And we're going to hear from film star David Oyelowo in just a little bit. But right now, we want to turn your attention to the small screen. And not just television, Netflix, which has been a game changer in the entertainment world. It is doing something big this week and breathing new life into an old sitcom. The popular Full House series from the 1980s and 90s is back, and so are its stars. It's called Fuller House, and at the center is an all-grown-up DJ Tanner, now DJ Fuller, played by Candace Cameron Bure. DJ is a widowed single mother, struggling to balance it all.
Steph, no. I am clearing my schedule and I'm moving in with my sister. I am perfectly capable of... You are entirely too stubborn to ask anyone for help. And you do everything for everyone else. But you need me right now. And you need me. So I'm moving in too.
In real life, Candace is also a busy wife and mother of 3 teenagers, working to keep it together.
I have a lot of failure moments. We all do. Like, no one's perfect. Life isn't perfect. And, sometimes I have to boo-hoo it out in my car and just cry and sit and have a moment and then collect myself. And then sometimes I'm really proud of the failure because sometimes the failure means I tried.
Can I just say how proud I am of this young lady?
Trying landed Candace a spot as one of the co-hosts of ABC's The View. It's helped her to write not 1, not 2, but 3 New York Times best-selling books.
Maybe in magazines, but you'll still be my star.
And pushed her to an impressive finish on season 18 of ABC's Dancing with the Stars, which she is still very happy to talk about when we sit down to talk.
It's still a big deal in my life. I light up when anyone asks me about Dancing with the Stars because it was so not just so much fun. It was so much fun doing it, but I learned so much about myself and so many life lessons.
Step, kick, 1, twist, now we're here.
Like being pushed like that.
What? I'm trying to hold your head out. Oh God. Dude, you're being so dramatic right now.
this was more than just learning to do the quick step and the foxtrot. This was an exercise in courage and conviction.
Because that's what really happened in the platform that I was given with Dancing with the Stars. To be courageous, just getting out there in front of millions of people, having no dance experience, and competing, and then living with conviction, staying true to myself and my faith and my values, and sharing that on that level.
Candace stayed true to her Christian faith, from the modesty of her dance attire to her passion in practice and her performances on the live show.
I'm passionate about my work, whether it's writing or acting, and I'm passionate about my family, I'm passionate about my faith. Those are all the huge things in my life, so I make time for all of those, and it's a juggling act for sure.
And the juggling act now includes the show where America first fell in love with the child star, who's now all grown up.
Kimmy, you do not need to do this. Yes, I agree with DJ. You do not need to do this.
Yes, I do. Deej, you've been there for me my whole life. I was the kid no one wanted to hang out with. For reasons I'll never understand.
We understand.
The wait is over. You can binge watch Fuller House on Netflix this week. Still to come here on Studio 5. We're sitting down with the voices of Resound to learn how a tweet from a young pop star gave them an audience of millions and still counting. Welcome back to Studio 5. You heard them at the start of the show. Such amazing voices. Resound is here. I'm going to let these young people introduce themselves.
Hey, I'm Mariah.
My name is Joseph.
I'm Jessica.
And we are Resound.
So how'd you come up with the name Resound?
That was me, guys.
Well, the first name, I don't even know. Our first name was like Fresh Sound or something.
We had some really bad names. This is what happens, right? And let's just set the record straight for one second.
Boy.
It is the word resound, right? Like make a resounding noise, but people see it and think resound, like, which I guess it kind of does mean that. But anyway, and so when I first initially came up with the idea, I texted it to them, and they were like, "What's a resound?" Like,
First of all,
I was
that
like,
was Joe,
no.
not
Yeah, it was
Mariah.
Joe. It was
Let's
Joe.
put that out
It was Joe.
there.
I was trying not to call you out, but and then after we said, we're like, resound. We wanted something that had a spiritual meaning, but also had a musical meaning. I thought it was perfect. Now we're stuck with it. So
It's out there now. We can't change
though.
it.
It kind of fits us.
So exactly what inspired this new single?
Well, we decided to write a song that told each of our stories. So if you listen to our verses, you'll hear, you know, what JoJo's been through, what I've been through, what Jessica's been through, and all the things that we've done actually as well. And it just shows how, regardless of what we've been through, regardless of what we've done, God still loves us. And he continues to love. And we just wanted to share that with the world.
Yeah, I also think that we're different, but we're also similar. We grew up differently, but we also grew up kind of like in the same situations where we didn't have all the, you know, the best friends, and sometimes we got picked on.
Yeah.
Didn't have the best confidence and security inside of ourselves.
Yeah.
And so this song kind of just brought out just not only the gifts that we've been given by God, but kind of our testimony. So
And how we overcame.
and how we overcame. Yeah.
yeah, I just have to agree with both of them. I think it's funny because we would always say music is what brought us together. That's how we met each other. But even before that, what brought us to music and what brought us to where we are is God's love. And that's really what we have most in common.
That's pretty good. I'm going to use that in the sermon one day.
Now, this is a big deal. Ariana Grande heard you guys and posted your video on social media. What happened after that?
First of all,
We want to meet you.
Ariana Grande,
For real, for real.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, she basically retweeted our Christmas medley, which has, I think, close to 10 million views now. And
A whole lot.
Yeah, a whole lot of views. And basically, she just helped our name get out there. From what she retweeted, we got a request to come to Good Morning America. And that's when kind of we begin to understand with each other that, okay, this is going to be bigger than what we could ever imagine. And so Yeah, like she was a big role in that, and just the words that she the compliments that she gave us on that tweet, it was just like amazing. It just blew all of our minds. So we're so grateful for her even doing that, because she didn't have to.
We're still reaping the benefits off of that one post. Like, ever since, like, that was, what, 2 years ago that she did that?
Yeah, almost close to 2 years.
And they were sharing it this Christmas, even still, just because she got it out there, and now a lot of people are, you know, after people keep hitting that share button, Facebook, Instagram, everything. Be careful, y'all, because once they hit the share button, it's out there.
Let's have some fun with these next questions. So, of all the three, who's the funniest?
Absolutely me. I'm a goofball.
I don't know, both of y'all are kind of goofy, though.
No, Mariah.
It's like, I literally purposely bring... they're hilarious. Both of them are hilarious. But I feel like they feel like they're awkward, so they don't show it in front of everybody. But I just let my awkwardness show. Just let it all out in the world. I'm not shy, so.
We're all pretty silly, but I think Mariah usually, she'll be dying laughing at something, and we'll both just be like, what is she doing?
So who's the best cook?
Me, but they ain't never had my cooking.
But it's like, I cook like a few dishes, like...
I cook Thanksgiving dinner.
Eggs.
Like, I cook Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving dinner. Like, I can actually cook.
But we've never had it.
Well, maybe y'all not special enough to have my cooking. You got to be saved and sanctified. Y'all not oily enough.
Who takes the longest to get ready?
Probably Joe.
Joe. Absolutely.
Wow.
Well, no,
Yes.
I don't know if you take the longest or
Yes.
you just wait till the last minute.
Yes.
Or
Joe takes the longest to get ready.
And who's the biggest diva in the group?
I was like, I'll take that.
Thank you, guys. Once again, the single is called Keep On Loving, and we get to hear Resound perform it. I can tell you, I heard them in rehearsal, and it is a phenomenal song. That's coming up in just a few minutes. And welcome back. It is our honor to debut Resound's new single, Keep On Loving, right here on Studio 5. Ladies and gentlemen, Resound.
Looked all around in wrong places to feel that someone could love me for real. Lord, I stepped so many times out of your will. Yet still, chance after chance, I try to get it right every day. Try not to let my past lead the way. So glad that in you I'm able to say it's unbreakable, unchangeable love. What you did for me on Calvary, love. How you never gave up on me, love. Sweet love, your love. How you make me feel special, your love. Even though I am a mess, you still love. Sweet love, your love, yeah.
You see, it was a little different for me. You made me beautiful, but I could not see. So I was everything they wanted me to be. Now I see you with the one that my heart was longing for. You gave me confidence that I never felt before. And forever will I worship and adore. And it's all because of your love.
What you did for me on Calvary, love. How you never gave up on me, love. Sweet love, your love. How you make me feel special, your love. Even though I am a mess, you still love. Sweet love, your love.
Seems like everybody knew who they were, and everybody knew what they had, but I didn't know that I was lost, so I was found. I didn't know I was wandering without You gave me purpose, you gave me my identity. Cause me without you is brokenness beyond belief. Funny how you make all things beautiful. Thank you, Lord, for your transforming, unchanging love.
What you did for me on Calvary, love. How you never gave up on me, love. Sweet love, your love. How you make me feel special, your love. Even though I am a mess, you still love. Sweet love, your love. Yeah, your love.
Thank you for your love.
I'm so grateful.
Where would we be without your love?
I'm so grateful that you keep on loving me, God. You keep on keeping me, God. And I thank you for your love. Thank you for your saving love. Thank you for your healing love. Thank you for your everlasting love. Thank you for your love.
You still, when I love you, you chose to love me. I'm forever grateful, Lord, yeah. I gotta thank you, Lord. Hey, when I was standing on the edge.
Keep on loving me simply doesn't get any better than that. You know, God's love is what NBA All-Star Dwight Howard says kept him during his long career of ups and downs. He's sharing his faith and how it kept him grounded in today's Faith on the Field. NBA star center Dwight Howard has dominated the paint for more than a decade, but his passion for basketball started at a young age. In 8th grade, God spoke to him and told him his mission field was the basketball court.
From then on, I was like, okay, this is my purpose. This is what God wants me to do.
But the mission wasn't easy.
I sacrificed, everything. Going out to the clubs, just doing different things in high school. I lost a lot of friends. Everybody felt like I was being stuck up or I didn't want to hang around. But I was on a mission.
To stay focused, Dwight started writing down the goals God had given him.
Where I write down every single one of my goals and I try to reach those goals. And that was my first goal, being the #1 pick in the draft.
He was selected in 2004 by the Orlando Magic. He says God put him in the NBA for one reason.
To preach God's word, in the NBA. Use the NBA as a platform for God. When I'm on the floor, let people see, the God in me, whether that be me having fun, blocking a shot and smiling, dunking and smiling, whatever it may be. But just having fun and playing with peace and joy.
Though Dwight is known for his smile on the court, it wasn't always easy to find joy.
It's tough. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the easiest thing in the world, but it is hard. And you gotta have people in your corner that can really push you and to really hold you accountable. And if you don't, have that support system, there is times where you can fail. There's times where things can go south. That's where you have to really rely and trust in God.
His lowest point happened when he was on his way out of Orlando.
When I was in Orlando and a lot of the stuff went down in Orlando and everybody made me look like the worst guy in the world, a coach killer, a guy who hates his teammates, a cancer, all this stuff that I'm not, was being said about me everywhere. And I couldn't turn on the TV without somebody saying something negative. I couldn't go to an arena without somebody booing because of this and that, and it was just all over. I really just wanted to give up. I was like, God, I just want to sit in my room. I don't want to see anybody. And that was probably when I was at rock bottom.
For Dwight, help from the Lord was the only thing to get him back up.
I just had to just pray for strength, pray for guidance, and just pray that, no matter what, that you believe that God is there.
And in a moment of prayer, God responded.
He said, listen, man, if the whole world hates you, I love you. Always remember that. No matter what happens, you know, just smile and have a good time. When everybody else is leaving, when everybody else is saying, oh, he changed, or he don't take the game serious, or he can't play no more. You know, God is like, hey, I'm still with you, and I'm not going nowhere.
In the hard times, and in whatever lies ahead for Dwight's future in the NBA, the biggest lesson he learned is
never let anything steal your joy. You know, no matter what's thrown at you, no matter how hard you fall, you will always have an opportunity to get up. But don't allow your mistakes, your downfalls, injuries, the media, whatever it may be, steal your joy.
It doesn't get any simpler than that. Never let anything steal your joy. Here's a look at what we're working on for the next Studio 5. It is uncomfortably good.
There should be something in what we're creating or what we're saying that is going to bring comfort to those who are hurting and broken.
We're sitting down with chart-topping rapper Andy Mineo.
I slowly started to realize, like, being uncomfortable, being in tension is often the time that you're stretched to grow the most.
Why he's calling on Christians to step outside of comfort zones, and what he's saying on social media that's doing just that.